don't think his wife Hannah was too impressed.
No.
She was not interested.
Hi guys, welcome to another mukbang video.
Welcome back, a different setting. Let's just say these are less than ideal conditions. We've got a storm brewing outdoors.
The wind is horrendous, so the audio would be terrible, so we had to come indoors, and the only indoor space we've got is our bedroom.
It ain't pretty, but we're kind of overexposed. We've also got a Thai Casanova next door on his stupid guitar.
Singing at the top of his voice. Anyway, we've got a different type of mukbang, haven't we, today?
We have, but first let's get into the food.
Yeah, let's do that.
Follow the script, Luca.
All right. What do we got?
Very simple meal today. We've just got a mix of veg, we've got rice, and we've got black beans. Just a whole foods plate.
It's tri-coloured rice, actually. Red, brown, and black.
And that's how we buy it. We don't mix it ourselves.
No, exactly.
Nice mix of veggies.
I got a second one here for when I finish this one, because I ordinarily the doggy bowl, but not for mukbangs. if you watch us on Snapchat and Instagram, you'll be familiar with the doggy bowl.
And our dressing is really simple. We've just got some soy sauce, some lime juice, and cayenne pepper. Yep.
And we're also going to sprinkle some flax meal.
Yeah.
So we're going to pause the video while we do that.
And we're back.
We're back.
Ready. Okay.
Let us know in the comments, what are you guys eating? We always love to know.
Share your recipe so others can have some food-spiration. Is that the word? That's the
I think so, yeah.
I like it. Food-spiration.
And let's eat together.
Yes. Nice.
We posted the other day on Instagram a similar whole foods plate where we just said, you know, whole grains, legumes, vegetables, keep it simple.
Yeah.
It's easy to eat healthy. And the dressing, like, don't we find soy sauce with flaxseed meal kind of tastes, it reminds us of Vegemite.
Yeah.
As Australians, we grew up eating Vegemite, didn't we? And
I don't know why it is, but it's almost got like a bit of a cheesy...
Yeah, any food chemists out there, let us know why that combination reminds us of Vegemite.
Vegemite.
And if you've experienced a similar thing.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, don't worry about it.
That's yum. So I mentioned today's mukbang video, kind of different style, isn't it?
But I have to cut you off again. Before we get into that, there's a few things we wanted to flag.
Yeah.
See?
This is right.
First up is our website is coming along nicely, and we have put up our blog post. Yay!
We've got 3 blog posts up there at the moment for you guys to read, and we're very excited about them. The first of which is our top 5 tips after being vegan for almost 6 years. So that's a good one.
That's a good one. And if you're already vegan and you don't need those tips, maybe have a read anyway. That's something that you can forward to other people that are veg curious or new vegans that you know are kind of struggling. There may be some tips that can help them out. Second is a review of... This, I feel like I'm in there. What is it? This is called the Roost Stand. And it's a stand that you put your laptop on. I'm not holding it the right way, that way. And it is absolutely fantastic. We were sent 2 of these to review. Yeah. And so much better for your neck.
Instead of having that dreaded laptop hunch, you can now look at the laptop screen at eye level because of this. It's fantastic.
It's really good.
Folds down to this, nothing.
Super light.
Very good. So check out that review.
Yeah, and we talk more about ergonomics there as well, because it is important. We noticed, like, the last year especially, spending so much time working on the laptop, it just feels awful. So check out that on the blog post and you can read more there.
The third blog post is, I've forgotten now. Oh yeah, what a vegan diet can do to you. We were sent this amazing story by a follower of ours on Snapchat, and the before and after photos, oh my God.
Yeah, it's a really good story, and it's about eczema and psoriasis. And this is a lifelong vegetarian. So we thought this is a good one to share, just to help anybody else out who is suffering with these skin issues. And
because dairy was the culprit, wasn't it?
Dairy was the culprit. Yep. So you can read more about this woman's story on the blog, and again, share it around with anyone that you know is suffering with skin problems. It could help them out too. So that's our news. How exciting. The blog post is up, and there'll be plenty more coming.
And including a podcast.
Yes.
That is on its way. I'm thinking the first episode should be up early next week.
Next week, fingers crossed, so long as everything in the final step goes smoothly, it will be up next week. We're so excited. So if you do want to receive more updates from us so that you don't miss anything, please also subscribe to thatvegancouple.com, to our website. Yeah. We're going to be sending updates. You'll get to know what's coming up first on thatvegancouple.com.
So now I believe, can I talk about the different formats for today's show?
You're on, drum roll, go.
So we got sent a lot of different bits and pieces from our followers across our various social media platforms.
And a lot comes through the TVC desk.
It does. So we thought, well, let's have a TVC news desk type thing today where we talk about some of the things that we've been sent in the last week or so. Yeah,
because we can't respond to everything, and we've been so involved with everything on the website and the podcast. So this is like our quick summary. And the first thing we wanted to talk about was this awesome video that's going around on Facebook. It's a, what if milk commercials were honest? And it's hilarious. It's really, really funny.
This older guy is being the salesperson, and he is, describing dairy as it really is. What is it? And if they were to sell it and promote it in that way, would anyone actually buy it? Yeah. And it's very comical. It's very well done.
It's fantastic. And, got us thinking, imagine if, just for 24 hours, imagine if all advertising actually told the truth. And all the marketing gimmicks were dropped.
Yeah.
Not just for animal products, but for everything that we sold as consumers. It would be so interesting. So this really made us laugh. We're going to play you a short clip just to get a taste for it.
Or you can have our aged cow titty goop. Depending on how long we let it get moldy, changes what kind of fancy block of solid pus it becomes. And if we can't sell enough of it, we'll sneak the excess into your food without you knowing it. In fact, we made it possible for us to sneak it into a ton of food with some fancy politics. How do you think pizza companies made their crust taste better? It's all thanks to us.
How good is it?
Awesome. Everything that we're talking about today will be linked down below, so make sure to share it on your social media if you like it, and let us know if you have seen it in the comments below.
Okay, next thing we wanted to talk about was, I'm probably going to mispronounce his name.
Markiplier?
Markiplier.
I'm thinking Markiplier. Let us know if you guys watched Markiplier, if we're pronouncing it correctly. Anyway, he's got nearly 18 million subscribers. I mean, it's amazing how many big channels are out there that, even after being on YouTube for, say, 3 years, we didn't know. But 18 million, massive reach. And he made a video somewhat recently where he was talking about bacon. He was asked about bacon,
He was doing a Q&A video, and someone sent us this video and said, check him out at 5 minutes something, whatever it was. And here's what he said.
What do you think of bacon? Okay, I've said this before. I'm actually eating a very specific diet called a keto diet, and it's not really all that complicated. All it amounts to is eating a ton of fat, no carbs, and some protein. So when it comes to bacon, bacon has become the staple of my entire diet. I pretty much eat bacon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So yes, I love bacon!
Kind of speechless on that one. 18 million people hearing that. That ain't good.
No.
That ain't good for anyone.
For starters, it's a Group 1 carcinogen, so classified by the World Health Organization. So Markiplier is promoting something that causes cancer to 18 million impressionable people, which is a real shame for their health, for Markiplier's health, for the health of his viewers. The animals who are, being needlessly slaughtered for something we don't need, and the health of the environment, which is suffering because of animal agriculture industry, and also no carbs. Markiplier, no potatoes, no fruit, no rice, no pasta.
How do you live? How do you live?
I really wouldn't want to be you, buddy, even with all those subscribers and whatever.
No way.
No way.
So really disappointing to hear that. And, definitely there's the health side, but from the ethical side, it just really breaks our heart when people have no connection to the animals that are on their plate. And we understand that because we used to be exactly the same. Oh my God, we used to love bacon. But
so much is going around on social media these days that it's hard to remain in the dark, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And You know, one of the most humane ways of killing pigs.
Well, the most humane.
This is the industry
Humane.
gold standard is to actually lower pigs into a gas chamber, essentially, and they're burning from the inside out. It is the most horrific footage, and we will link a video down below. If you're still eating bacon, that it's really important that you watch this so you know what you're paying for. And
I remember actually including this footage that you're referring to in a video that we made in response to Zoella and Tanya Burke.
Yeah.
And one of their fans actually watched it, and she was so shaken by the sound, as you say, that the thrashing pigs are making. She went vegan. And,
she did, and that video actually was age restricted and demonetized and everything. You know, it was too graphic, so it's too graphic to watch, but it's okay to eat. It's not, you know. So, and it did remind us, you know, here he is screaming to the world, bacon, bacon. It reminded us of this is where it all starts.
I love bacon!
Screaming to the camera on YouTube.
As a toddler, and then screaming to the camera as an adult.
Not that the baby was Mark.
No, but,
it's two different people. But you know, just trying to show that, just screaming on camera about bacon to a very, very large audience. So
Markiplier and his audience, and our audience, if you haven't seen it, need to watch Lucent.
Yes, we're going to link so many things down below for you guys. Okay, so from that story, very interestingly, it ties into, there's a lot going on at the moment about the ketogenic diet. So Markiplier mentioned he's doing the keto diet.
Yes, and so did ZDog or ZDog? ZDoggMD.
We're killing it with the names today.
He made a video in response to the What the Health film. Basically, it was a reaction video, wasn't it? And he mentioned the ketogenic diet in that video. He was promoting it, and then he was eating some jerky at one point during the video. Beef jerky. And then Dr. Garth Davis, who is featured in the film What the Health, which you must see if you haven't. It is the film of 2017. Incredible stuff.
He made a response on his Facebook page.
Yes.
To ZDoggMD.
Because ZDog criticised the nutrition advice that Dr. Garth Davis was giving.
Oh, he destroyed it. And so this basically opened Pandora's box. There's been lots of debate and discussion, which is really good. And it involves a lot of information about the ketogenic diet.
And that's prompted Dr. Garth Davis to make a series of videos about the ketogenic diet on his Facebook page. Because Dr. Garth Davis is prolific on that Facebook page. You must watch it.
It's excellent. So we're really looking forward to that. And there's already a heap of information about the keto diet. We'll link that all below.
Yeah.
But it will be good to hear more from Dr. Garth Davis about the keto diet and watching his series on it. So that's going to be great. Follow him on social media, on Facebook specifically is where he posts. Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
And I was thinking, I said this to you earlier. Dr. Garth Davis' speciality is as a bariatric, I think I pronounced it properly, surgeon. So basically, people who are having difficulty losing weight, obviously very large individuals in most cases, he performs gastric bypass surgery, that type of thing. So if you think about it, if people eating the standard Western diet, very chock full of meat, dairy, eggs and processed foods, typically have the largest BMIs, and vegans typically have the lowest BMIs, isn't it really counterproductive to his business to be promoting plant-based nutrition, which is going to result in less obese people, therefore less gastric bypass surgeries for him?
Exactly.
So it speaks to his ethics.
Exactly. Yeah.
Next story, hot off the TVC news desk.
Oh, God.
Popular Instagram model Tammy Hembrow, or Hembrow.
Oh, God.
We're killing it today, aren't we?
Hembrow?
With almost 7 million followers on Instagram, posted recently about vegan superfoods, didn't she?
She did. She was really excited about a new range of vegan superfoods. And this is coming from a fitness guru, so she's got a massive following. And then, of course, people were asking her under her post, what's going on? Are you vegan now? Why are you excited about a vegan range?
And she responded, I've been trying to cut out meat and dairy completely for the past month or so.
How good is that? with 7 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
That is huge. I mean, she has such pull in the fitness industry.
Yeah. So Tammy,
excellent.
If you haven't already, we highly recommend watching What the Health.
Yes.
We're going to just keep reiterating this. It is an amazing film. And if you want to verify the facts and statistics and the science that is presented in the film, please check out the What the Health website, where they have the resources, statistics and facts page for everything that, all the science that's presented in the film, if you want to verify it for yourself.
It's fantastic.
And also Dr. Garth Davis.
Yeah.
He has a page on his, he's the author of a book called Proteinaholic, and on that website, you should see the myriad of scientific references that he used for the book Proteinaholic. So,
that's really good.
Yeah, highly recommend those to Tammy and to anyone else watching. Have a look at them, share them around, and raise awareness.
I really wonder what was Tammy's motivation. Was it
So
just
do I.
health? Was it weight loss? I mean, she's already very thin, you know, she aesthetically looks great, but I wonder what happened. Did she see something about the ethics on social media?
Yeah.
I'd love to know more. I don't know if you guys have heard anything, if anyone follows her and knows more, let us know. 'Cause I think it's really interesting. I just hope she gets the education and makes the full transition. It's really, really good. And another good news story. Oh, here we go. Now, try and pronounce this one.
Michalaks, the Michalaks, Steph and Hannah and the gang. They have almost 300,000 YouTube subscribers, and they posted a video recently where Steph, the husband, he's going vegan he's trying a vegan diet for 30 days.
30 days, yeah. So somebody sent us this and said, check this out, this family. What do you think? And do you have any tips for them? So let's see exactly what he says.
I didn't want to bang on about it too much, but this whole like vegan thing, I think I'm going to talk about that throughout the next couple of weeks. I mean, this isn't something I planned. I literally woke up last Sunday, and I woke up in the morning, I was like, I'm going to be a vegan for a month. The only way to really understand something is to immerse yourself in it. And just by immersing myself in it for, 8 days now or whatever it's been, God, I've learned so much. And I'm really interested to convey that over the next few weeks in the videos. It's totally disconnected me from this relationship I had to food. I've realised how much animal product is in everything.
Yeah.
It rules out 98% of food, because
like,
eggs or milk are just in everything. Crisps, marshmallows,
and when
you name
I sit
it.
next to you and I'm eating like a crunchy or something, I do feel bad, because I know if it was me, I'd be like, don't eat that in front of me.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting used to it, and it's really interesting. So I'm interested. I can't wait to talk about it a bit more in the videos. I'm going to do a hashtag for this, in case anyone wants to try it with me. The hashtag is going to be hashtag 30-day vegan challenge. I'll call it. Give it a go.
How good is that?
Kudos to Steph.
Really good.
Not only has he decided to immerse himself in a vegan diet for 30 days, but how good is it that he's created a challenge for any of his viewers who want to join him?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Awesome.
It's good. And I really look forward to hearing what he's going to tell his audience over the next, I think he said 8 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Not 8 weeks, it's 30 days. Whatever.
I disagree with you.
Yeah, I think this is really good. Interesting how he said like he just woke up and decided he was going to do it. I mean, obviously there must be more. Again, he's probably seen something on social media. I'd be so interested to hear more. What was the motivation? What was the kick?
He mentioned something in the comment, in the description below the video, about how he was interested in looking into his dependence on animal products as part of his diet, and where that dependence came from, and what would it be like if he wasn't so dependent, that type of thing. But it was quite a bit vague.
It's a bit vague, but it'd be interesting. I don't think his wife Hannah was too impressed.
No.
She was not interested. She's heavily pregnant, looks like she's about to pop, so I think her mind's elsewhere. But I hope that this is a transition for the whole family, because they've already got one child, they're about to have a second, so if you're going to bring kids into the world, let's make them vegan, because we don't want to be contributing to more animal suffering and the destruction of the planet. We need to bring the next generation up as being conscious, compassionate consumers.
And healthy.
And healthy,
well.
exactly, So a good time for the family to be looking into this.
Definitely. And the great thing is that you can have a plant-based vegan alternative for any of the things that, chocolate bars, ice creams.
She mentioned crunchy. You can get vegan crunchy. You can get vegan everything. So I've got a feeling that he's trying to do like really kind of super clean vegan diet with no processed foods. Well, yeah, because like he mentioned marshmallows and the crunchy came up. You can get all those things vegan.
Right.
So it kind of sounds like they maybe usually eat some of those more processed foods. So again, you can find the vegan version.
Exactly.
And they're in the UK, they're in London, which is fabulous options for vegan alternatives. No excuses there. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, when they said, it was amazing to realise that vegan products are in everything.
Animal products.
Animal products, sorry.
Dairy and eggs specifically.
Yeah, are in everything. And that's true, because people think, okay, I can stop having milk, cheese, yogurt, the obvious things, and eggs, fine. But then, yeah, you pick up marshmallows and it's like, oh my God, that's not vegan. You pick up this and that. So
and there's a reason for this as well, because if we go back to the dairy ad on Facebook that's doing the rounds at the moment, he talks about it in there. The dairy industry has successfully basically got agreements with food manufacturers to put dairy in everything, because they've got a surplus of dairy which they're trying to offload. So by giving it to food manufacturers to include in foods that you wouldn't otherwise think had dairy in them is a great way to offload it, like putting cheese in the crust of pizzas. It's not enough that it goes on top, it's now got to go in the crust.
Yeah. So that's just really good to hear that he's looking into it, making some connections.
And sharing it with his audience.
That's the best part. Almost 300,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. And again, to pronounce their name?
Michalaks? Maybe.
If you are watching this, guys, again, we always link a heap of resources in the description box under our video to help you out.
What the health? What the health? What the health?
Yeah, really good. All right.
And our final piece of inspiration comes from the UK, where they've just had the UK vegan Campout. And it
looks
basically,
fantastic.
doesn't it?
It looked
We've been watching various videos from various channels like Joey Carbstrong, James Aspey, Hench Herbivore, and they're just getting together and basically, having a good time, aren't they?
Yeah.
But they're also, there are talks being organised by, the people I've just mentioned and others, where they're sharing vegan activism tips. And it's just what looks like a wonderful environment, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very sort of uplifting and inspiring.
Yeah. So
we were actually invited to go and speak, and unfortunately we couldn't make it. But wow, watching the video, we're like, wouldn't it have been so nice to be there?
We'll see what happens next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that just left us on a real feel-good note.
Yeah,
Didn't
definitely.
it?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's it from the TBC News Desk. If you like this format, please let us know in the comments below, give the video a like, and also send through your news stories that you want us to cover in these type of videos.
Just quick little reaction things that we can do. I think it kind of works well, because we can't focus on doing proper reaction videos at the moment, so this is a nice way to respond.
Definitely.
Yeah, let us know if you like it, and hope you have enjoyed your meal.
Yes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. How do you do that?
You gotta
ding the bell.
That's ding the bell, check the box, you know the drill. Thank you so much.
And remember, until next time, guys, that going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye, guys.